Good morning, everybody. It's me again, Clippy. Hey guys, me and Post here. I don't know why the fuck I said my name like that, so sorry for like molesting your ears. Anyway, back to the video. Back for another episode of Better Than Adventure. So, a little bit has changed since last episode. I leveled out some of the terrain over here, and I built some kind of framing for the next few buildings. So over here, I'm not entirely sure what I want this building to be yet, but there has been some changes. I want to make the general store over here. So this big building here is going to be the general store. And the reason I wanted to do that is because it also comes along this kind of main pathway here. And I kind of want the general store to do that because it's easier to kind of access, if that makes sense. So logistically speaking, well, again, it makes sense. So, in other words, sorry, I like just woke up, so give me a minute to collect myself here. In other news, I have gathered a ton of materials for this next bit of construction. And for the general store, I want to try out this new type of basalt that I found out. There is polished basalt, which looks like polished stone, but darker. And so, for the general store, I'm going to make it three levels. So there's going to be like a top floor for the general store that isn't the same as kind of this. And what that means is that we're going to have to go ahead and make the general store a lot bigger than the sides of this, and that's fine, because I think the general store is the only thing we're going to be doing today, but I want to get like the actual framework of it built already. So what I'm thinking is that for the bottom layer here, like down here, I'm going to have the inside of the wall be this polished basalt, and then the next two floors are going to be oak wood. For the walls, because I think that'll be kind of a nice contrast, as well as the fact that it'll make the bottom of it look kind of sturdy, if that makes sense, and then we can have the kind of rest of it built on top. So I think it'll look nice. I think it'll be purty and all that. So, and then inside the general store is also where I'm planning to have the stairway up to the second floor kind of atrium area up here. So this kind of outcropping here is going to be a little dent in the general store on the second floor, but that's okay. Again, 'cause it's kind of what I'm planning for. Oh, that's right. So as well, I need to take into consideration that the floor is actually one higher here, if that makes sense. So, like the bridges, if they represent floor level, then that means that the actual second floor has to be on this block, not on the block below it, which means that I'm going to have kind of a divider block, which I'm thinking I'm just going to make stone bricks between this layer and the next layer of smooth stone. I don't know if that makes sense, but you'll see what I mean here in a second. Because I think that I'm just going to use stone bricks for pretty much anything like that, because they're kind of a nice divider, I think. And with the slab and stair options, you can make them look pretty nice, I think. So, you know, it's just the way that it goes, I guess. But we'll see. If the general store doesn't take too long, and since that other building's kind of small, we might do both of them today, and just call it the end of the kind of shopping center. I don't want to call it an arc, because it's not like this is a fucking TV show or anything, but we'll just kind of see how it plays out. I had someone in the comments the other day ask me if my channel banner was Boris Yeltsin. To answer that person's question a bit more directly, yes it is. And to further elaborate on it, no, it is not any kind of political commentary. I just think he looks funny. Because, I mean, if you go there right now, I mean, look at him. Look at his, like, lovable old man face, even though he was a, you know, a tyrant. Like, that's funny. I don't know. Sorry if I'm not as lively this episode. Like I said, I just woke up, so I'm a little tired. But, it's alright. I'll get into the swing of it. I also forgot to get a thing of water, before this episode started. So, I'm a little, dry-throated, I guess you could say. But, it's alright. It's all good. I'll make do. Yeah, but hopefully I have enough materials to, like, properly build the general store, at least, if nothing else. Because then I don't have to worry about it later. I mean, go, like, duh, right? But anyway. And like I said, I want this to be 3 floors, but I think we'll build the first 2 now. And then see where we sit time-wise and materials-wise after that. And go from there. So this is a good framework. I think that the building, it looks a little goofy right now because of the stone bricks, but once we get the actual, like, structure underway and we can worry more about kind of the little details, I think you'll see that it'll all work out pretty well. Can I reach that from here? No, I can't. Okay. Wait, that doesn't go there. Alright. So yeah, I like that kind of structure work. Now I guess we gotta do the walls down here. Ah. Well, shoot. Oh, now is the hard question of, do I move everything up one, or do I... No. I think we'll just get rid of this and, do this instead. Yeah, that looks fine. Besides, it saves me on smooth stone. I may have miscalculated the height just a little, but it's alright. Nothing unfixable. Just a little bit of tweaking is all. It is becoming night, so let me, hang on, sorry, is my game audio capture coming through my mic setting in OBS? That shouldn't be happening. Oh well, I'll fix it later. I have my game volume pretty far down anyway, so it's fine, I guess, but I just noticed that, and now it's gonna bother me. Oh well. Okay. I'm hoping I won't have to rebuild that staircase again, but you never know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, we'll see. That's all fine. Oh yeah, I had someone ask me as well in the comments of my first episode of this series, um, and I quote, "Is there anything you don't hate about modern Minecraft?" And it made me realize that maybe I wasn't clear enough in kind of what I was saying in my first episode, and I know that was like well over a month ago now, but I feel I still maybe ought to address this. I don't hate modern Minecraft. I play it, believe it or not, and I do like it. I like modern Minecraft to the extent of I like it because it's Minecraft, but all I really meant in that first video, when I was talking about all of these things that Microsoft has been changing and doing that I feel has been making the game worse, was not to say that I hate modern Minecraft. I don't hate modern Minecraft. I mean more so that I hate the direction in which Microsoft has been taking it, and I think that it doesn't really feel like the Minecraft that I grew up with anymore. And to some of you out there who are younger, well, number one, I swear a lot in these videos, so why the fuck are you here? But number two, for those of you who are younger and have, you know, grown up with kind of the modern Minecraft, there's nothing wrong with liking it. I'm not trying to tell you, you know, that I'm objectively correct in my opinion on the way I feel about modern Minecraft. All I mean to say is that it's a lot different nowadays than how it was when I was a kid. And part of my dissatisfaction with modern Minecraft might be that I'm just getting older and it's moving farther and farther away from the Minecraft that I knew when I was growing up. But seeing that the consensus among the large portion of the Minecraft community is that the game has been getting worse, I think speaks to the fact that it isn't just nostalgia that's like obscuring our vision on these things, but rather that Minecraft is in fact getting less enjoyable just because it is, because of the way that Microsoft has been taking it. But I want to be very clear, I do not hate modern Minecraft. I don't think I will ever hate Minecraft, like, period. Hard stop right there. But I just wish that it wasn't kind of being, in my opinion, dragged the way that it is by a multi-billion-dollar corporation that is so out of touch with its consumer base that even though a large portion, I won't say majority because I don't know if it was the majority, but a large portion of their player base was saying, hey, we don't want the mob vote this year. And they not only completely ignored every single post or comment or anything made about that, but then went so far as to, if I remember correctly, put out a statement about, like, how the mob vote is good or something like that. Now, I might be misremembering that. That might not have happened, but I could have sworn that at some point during the period in which everyone was sort of, not boycotting, but trying to rally this public cry for, you know, an end to the mob vote, that Microsoft put out some sort of thing on their Twitter or something talking about, on the Minecraft Twitter that is, talking about how, like, the mob vote's a good thing for everyone or whatever. And that shows that they were aware of people not wanting to do the mob vote, but they still went ahead and did it anyway. And on top of that, ignored everyone without ever issuing a statement or talking about why the mob vote is necessary, which honestly, I feel like if they would just come out and say, and give us good, solid reasons as to why the mob vote is needed, I feel like 70% of all the people calling for its abolition would be like, okay, yeah, that's fair. But the thing is that they've never provided any kind of good reason why the mob vote exists. Again, I reiterate, Mojang and Microsoft are these huge, huge companies with lots of employees and a big programming base. And for them to not be able to add 3 mobs for an update that takes half a year to make, like, it's ridiculous. I don't hate modern Minecraft, and I think maybe I was being a little overzealous when I called the employees at Microsoft and Mojang lazy, but it does feel like their stance has become one of kind of lethargy, and it feels like they don't really care that much about what people want. They just want to pump out something that's not super hard to make, but just enough to keep people on the hook, I guess, if that makes sense. So, for clarity's sake and for brevity's sake, I know I've already been talking about it for a couple minutes now, I do not hate modern Minecraft, and I do not hate Mojang, but I hate their stance when it comes to updating Minecraft, and I hate the kind of policy that they seem to have taken of lethargy and inaction. So I hope that clears everything up. If that one singular person who left that comment is still watching these, I hope that clears things up for you. You know what? I'm not even going to bother those guys. They're tiny slimes. They won't hurt me. But, yeah. So that's just to kind of clarify what I meant in episode 1 with everything I was going on that big long tangent about. I don't hate Minecraft. I don't hate modern Minecraft. I don't hate Mojang. I do hate Microsoft, but not because of Minecraft. I just hate really big, evil corporations. But I just dislike the way the game is headed. It's okay to like modern Minecraft. I got nothing wrong with people who like modern Minecraft. I get that everyone has different tastes and everyone has different opinions. That's what's great about being a human, is that whether we like it or not, we have to tolerate and learn to accept other people's opinions. And, you know, that's, I know as stupid as this is going to sound, that is true even going as so far as something as simple as Minecraft, you know. So, don't hate modern Minecraft. I just prefer the way that Minecraft used to be, that's all. So, got to go smelt some more. Do I still have a bed down here? No, okay. Because I'm going to have to rebuild that staircase. Ugh. Okie dokie. Alright, well that's all smelting. Let me go ahead and get started on the floor of the general well, I guess I should go sleep first, huh? Okie dokie. So we'll go to sleep for the night, and then in the morning we will start building the floor. I still gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the door. I'm not sure if I want the door to be in the like middle of the shopping district here, because I kind of like having, because like this door is here and this open bit's here, and I think the door to this is gonna go here too. But I kind of like the idea of this one not being the door, and rather just having it be kind of built into the side of things, and maybe having the door like here instead. Now, I don't know how I would do a door like this. I guess I would, if I had the floor here, I guess I could do something like, well, I don't have any more polished basalt, but kind of have it there, and then step here, and the pressure plate opens, and it's like that, I guess. I think that might work pretty well. The only problem is that creates like a weird little inlet wall. I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out. But while I'm waiting for the rest of the basalt to smelt so that I can get a bit more of it, I'll go ahead and fill in the floor here. I'm using pine planks for this, which is the same as spruce in the modern game. They're called brown wooden planks because planks are dyeable in this version, and the different kinds of trees give you different colors. You know how it works. You've I think been watching this series for a while now. You know how this all works. But if it is your first episode here, hi. don't watch episode 2. I fucked up the audio really bad. And all I did that episode was build that bridge up there. So you're really not missing much, I promise. But if you are new, hi, welcome. Thanks for watching. If you find me annoying, you wouldn't be the first one. But it's alright, you know. It's okay. Yeah, and I like the way that wood color accents with the walls, too. It's nice. Alright, let me get some more planks. And then most of the basalt should be finished smelting by now as well, so that'll be good. And so, also, another thing I was thinking about is that I know kind of something I was honing in on in the earlier episodes was I wanted to build a castle up there. Now, I still want to build a fort of some kind, but I've been thinking about it, and I think it would make more sense for kind of the era that I'm building all these buildings to look like if that fort was not like classic, you know, medieval castle, but rather something like a like Star Fort, you know, like a Age of Exploration type thing, where it's got the kind of triagonal design, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but we'll see. I could also do the door like that, I guess, where it's kind of 2 doors that lead into this. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Even if the door looks a little strange, it'll be alright. Speaking of, let me make a door, 2 doors really quick, and a pressure, oh no, pressure plates. I'll need 3, actually. So let me see how this looks. So, don't like that. Really? Hang on, let me try this. Because the hinges should always... Yes, okay, good. And then I'll put glass right there as well. And that'll make it look a little less weird, I think. Plus it gives you an idea of like where the door is. Well, I suppose... No, I don't like that. It does look a bit weird, I'll admit. I think part of that too might just be that this out here is grass instead of something like stone, which would make a little more sense. Yeah, because that, I guess, makes more sense if I don't know. Let me also try something else. I think this will help too, for this kind of design. Yeah, see, now that looks a bit better, but I think if we put, like, a thing of glass here, that it might look a little more unique, I guess. So let me try that. It's not terrible. I think that'll work for now. And, you know, you guys can tell me in the comments if you think that sucks. And if you do, then, well, I'll look into maybe changing it. We can also open up this a little bit because of that. Oh. Well, that's a little... Well, no, that's fine, actually. Yeah, and that provides, like, a good viewpoint in as well, so... Yeah, that's fine. Cool, alright. So... Back to the walls. Let's get the last of the polished basalt. Is it basalt or basalt? I've heard people say both. I don't know. I say basalt because it's what sounds right to me, so. And I guess we can just fill in all the gaps here with it as well. I was thinking about maybe doing something different just for an interior accent, but I think that the floors and the shelves and the counter will do that well enough for me to where I don't really need to worry about it. Besides the interior kind of being a different color scheme than the exterior will also look nice. So now I want to take a moment to kind of use this area, because this area I'm thinking is going to be like the counter, or like this checkout desk or whatever. I don't know exactly. So that's like the cash register. Yeah, that looks fine. It really doesn't have to be anything fancy, I don't think, just practical. Have this be the way in. Yeah, that looks fine. Proper. Put a torch there for, well, actually let's put the torch there so that it's a little less obvious. Yeah, that looks fine. And then, as for the actual aisles themselves, I want to have there be like a end cap to the shelves. So I'm going to figure out kind of what block I want to use for that, because I'm going to use bookshelves as the actual like store shelves, if that makes sense. But I don't know what I want to use. It's like an end cap. They might not even need one, frankly. We'll build them and see if they need one. So I want there to be like 2 blocks between every aisle and another block, so that it doesn't feel too crowded in here. So, bop, and then bop, 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 bop. Oh wait, that's 3. Oops. Yeah, I mean, that works, I guess. I just kind of don't. Well, I guess that's fine to put it there. Yeah, that's like a decent store layout, I think. I just need to figure out where the stairs are gonna go. I'm thinking probably in this corner. So actually, let me fill that in so that this is kind of designated as that. And then, oh yeah, we can also start lighting up the interior a bit. Like that. And then, okay, so you can put torches on bookshelves. That's good to know. I don't know if that's, again, a thing from this mod, or if that's something that's always been in the game. But as to my knowledge, you have not been able to put torches on bookshelves before. I might be wrong, probably am wrong, but I tell you what though, we are running a little low on bookshelves, and while I like this in my house and in the other house over there, they're not really that necessary, and I can always go out and get more some other time, but just for the sake of convenience, I'm going to grab the bookshelves from the houses here. I'll have those replaced sometime. I won't say by next episode, because chances are I'll forget, but, you know, I kind of like it only being 1 high, actually, if I'm being honest. No, I think it needs to be 2, just so that it's kind of more, makes more sense, I guess. You know what, I'll keep this part open, just to keep the kind of aisles thing going, and I think that the second floor of this is actually not going to be more store. I think it's going to be like a little seating area, cafe, lounge type thing, because some like big shopping malls, as many of you probably know, being that I think 99% of the people that watch my videos are American. Shout out to my one British friend, you know who you are, who does watch these videos. Good work with that, or good work with whatever Unity project you're working on while listening to this in the background, by the way. Yeah, being that most of us here are American, and all that, I'm sure that most of you know about some sort of shopping mall somewhere, what have you, that has a kind of food court area. That's kind of what I want to go for here, because the restaurant is right across the way. maybe they order some, maybe they offer some sort of carry out or something, I don't know. Even if it is like the early 1900s aesthetic I'm going for here. Let a man dream, alright? Now as for the second floor, we do still need, well, we do still need to have this rim here kind of filled in to build a wall for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what I'm gonna use for that. Well, first things first, I'm gonna need more of these later, so I'll just go ahead and make those. But I want it to be something disposable that isn't really, well, here's a thought. Since I only really need to fill the space and nothing is going to be visible, I can just fill this in with dirt, and I know you're all gonna like freak the fuck out and be like, what the fuck? You can't put dirt in a building. And normally I would, well, actually the one exception would probably be here. I will have to put something like this here, just because this is going to be like a little open air way out. So that'll be different, but everything else, I think I can really just fill this in with dirt because I just need a block to fill the kind of space, if that makes sense. Because the floor is going to cover it up on the interior, and the wall is going to cover it up on the top. And, well, these are, the walls below are already covering them on the bottom. Again, like, right here and right here might be an exception, but we'll see. I'll leave them open for now. Now, I gotta go grab the oak planks for the walls. More, excuse me. Like I said, no water, so kind of roughing it out, but it's fine. And you know what? I'll grab the pine logs too, just because if I need to build supports to make the second floor look kind of normal, I will. I'm gonna go ahead and build a workbench too. Put this back here like a little janitor's closet thing. Then make some stairs. Okay. Bam. Bam, bam. And then, I'll make some slabs too, you know what? Just to have like a little landing here. And then, bam, bam, da, da, da. And I guess another exception would be right here. I'll make that, well, actually, I guess this whole area would, right here would be an exception just because the staircase is going to be. So, look, there are a couple of exceptions, sure, but the general area does not need to kind of, well, you get what I mean. You guys are intelligent people. You understand what I'm getting at. Okay. I'll keep the floor spruce up here, like so. More spruce, please. Waiter, waiter, more spruce, please. Okie dokie. Let's see. I think that's about as far as we're getting. Yeah, okay. So, in terms of how far out I want this to go, I don't want it to be completely covering the floor below, because I want there to be kind of an atrium aesthetic. If you can't tell, I like atriums a lot when I build stuff in Minecraft. I like kind of areas that have banisters and balconies, stuff like that. I find them enjoyable both in real life and in Minecraft, and I think they're very pretty. So that's kind of what I'm going to do here. That corner's gonna bother me, but it's fine. It's alright. Now, I don't have any fencing. I also don't really see... Actually, no. Well, here we go. I wanted some kind of end cap for the aisles, well, now I have it, so. Yeah, that's nice just for this one, not for any of the ones on the interior. Like this. And that. And just for good taste, we'll put one there as well. It's not exactly pretty in the sense of they're all kind of symmetrical, but it looks utilitarian in the sense of holding the ceiling up, and that's kind of what I'm going for anyway. So that is honestly a-okay. I'm going to go ahead and make these stairs look a little better too. Like that. Yeah. And yeah. And also I can then put torches here and here and there. And one there and one there. And one here and one there. And one there and there. And one there. And then I can get rid of this one. And that should be enough lighting in here to keep stuff from spawning. Now, as for up here, I'm going to probably need to make more wooden planks, and that's fine. I have the means to do that. I also need to open up this because, again, I misjudged the height on these. Go figure. Just going to kill this pig and eat it really quick because I'm low on health. There we go. Okay, but yeah, I need to tear these up. And don't worry about any that falls. I'll run down there and grab it if I need to. But that's good. Okie dokie. Now, I don't really know how well oak is going to mix with the spruce flooring, but we'll see. As with all things, experimentation is crucial to success. So, it'll be alright. Oh. Right. That would make more sense, yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Not here. Alright. So that for a second floor is coming along pretty well. Frankly, I think everything is going to work out alright. I think that this is going to, it's gonna look good. Just gotta tweak it a bit probably, but again, as with all things, that's to be expected. I can also tear these down now too, because I have the stairway inside the general store. So that's good. And yeah, this is really starting to take shape, I think. So the third floor, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do for the third floor. Maybe that'll just be like a storage area. Again, I don't really know. But we'll see. I'm going to need just a shitload of these, so I'm going to go ahead and just make all of these into planks. So, you know, I'll just figure it out as I go. Like I said, I don't really have any plan or structure whenever I set to building one of these buildings in this, this game, so I just kind of go with whatever feels right at the time, and right now I'm getting, like, I want to build a food cafe, or a courtyard, like an elevated courtyard on the second floor. So, that's what we're doing. And typically, folks, I find with Minecraft that if you just kind of start building something, and you have a very vague idea of what you want it to be, again, with this, I wanted it to be a general store, but I wanted it to be a big general store. If you just kind of go with the flow on stuff, most of the time it'll turn out alright. You just gotta kind of be patient with it, and kind of let it take shape however it wants to. Because sometimes when you get to building, you have these little eureka moments in the middle of it, and those can be really helpful whenever you are having builder's block or just don't really know where you want to take a structure. And it's okay to just kind of run into things without a plan in Minecraft. Works out for me a lot of the time when it comes to building, and I don't want to sound egotistical or nothing, but it's just that I've had a lot of people in the comments tell me or ask me, like, how I come up with build ideas, how I build, like, if I take any inspiration from anything. I do take a little inspiration, as I said in the last episode and the episode before it, I believe, from kind of that late 1900s period. Think, you know, development of modern cities, but everyone's still riding around on horseback or in carriages, you know, that sort of thing. It's mainly got to do with the fact, again, that I just like the way that the buildings were kind of more about, well, not more about, but the thing about building back then, at least with architecture, is that it was trying to not only create a utilitarian structure in the sense of a building that serves its purpose and then whatever, right? But it was also creating something that was like an art form, you know, it was artistic. And again, I don't want to sound like some like mopey, like, college student who thinks he knows everything in the world because he, like, is halfway through a degree program, because I can't stand people like that. But I will say that I do like architecture that serves more of a purpose than just whatever the building is built to do. I like architecture that kind of speaks in a weird way. And again, I know that sounds super, like, edgy or whatever, but I don't know. I just kind of like that. I like that sort of thing. It's kind of my cup of tea, if you will. So yeah. Don't really know what else to say on it. But, I will say I don't like how this is not centered. It's bothering me. So let me expand it this way a little, like that. And that's still not quite centered, but it's, like, good enough to where I don't really mind, I suppose. Yeah, that's better. Where did I put the workbench? Right, it's under the stairs. So, if I remember correctly, I already have some sticks outside, actually. Let me run out here and grab them. If I remember correctly, there are colored fences in this mod. Yeah, okay. That should be enough, I think. See, that's a problem, because that's like a really tight fit, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. It'll be fine. And tell you what, actually, no, I won't do that. Never mind. Forget what I was gonna say. It was stupid. Dumb and stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, perfect. So there we go. There's a little railing for the atrium. Now, let me fill in the glass here. Like so. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have tables along this wall and tables along this wall. And as for the third floor, I don't really know where I'm gonna build the stairs. I guess maybe here I could just start another staircase. In fact, let me try doing this. And then this will be kind of the way in. These will go up like so. Yeah, that'll work out. That way too, it's kind of in the same place as the other stairs, so it works out. Yeah, alright. So now I'm going to build the tables and kind of all that good stuff. And then we'll get on to building the third floor after I do that. So let me hop down here. There we go. Now as for the tables, I think I'm gonna do a classic kind of stairs and pressure plate design here. Sorry for that, I know it was loud. Just because I think that will look the best. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and put away all the brown planks and stuff, because other than those stairs I need to build, I don't think I'm gonna need them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okie dokie. Alright, so I get all this cobblestone smelted into smooth stone, because I'm going to need it as smooth stone regardless of what I'm using it for. Yeah, and see, I'm liking the way that the colors are contrasting there between the oak and the basalt. I think that looks good. And having the door on this side does kind of open it up to this main thoroughfare traffic, because I think what I'm going to do next after we're done with the shopping district is I'm going to start on a residential area over here, where I'm going to build a bunch of small houses with the hill and all that. So yeah, here's floor 1 of the kind of general store, and then up here's where the tables will all be. I think the pink chairs are fine. I know they're a little goofy looking, but I think they'll turn out okay. Have one seat over here, and then we'll have some here, and here, and here, and here. And frankly, if we wanted to, we could even have some like this. Now that is a little cramped when it comes to walking through, but I think it's honestly better to do this, because then it really feels kind of more like a court cafe type deal, where people will actually come and sit and eat and stuff. Now, I don't know if different types of fences connect to one another, or if they have to be the same type. Because if they have to be the same type, then I am gonna have to do something different for the fences. So let me take these and see if they connect with... Okay, so that might be problematic. Also, I don't think I'm gonna use the pink now that I'm looking at it. It's kind of too contrasty. It kind of needs to be... I'm probably going to make them orange. I'll make the chairs orange, because I think that'll look better, because I have some orange wood downstairs that I can use. I think it's in, yeah, here. And I think that will look better just in general for that. We'll make... yeah, that's more than enough stairs. And then I'll also make some signposts really quick. That's probably enough. Alright. Let me mosey on back upstairs, and I'll hit the sack. And then in the morning we'll get back to work on all this. I am thinking probably this episode we're just going to do the general store, though, just looking at the time. But that's okay. It does mean that my initial thoughts on this portion of the build, or of the town being a 4-episode deal, it'll work out. So that's good. Yeah. Now let me see here. Yeah, I think that looks better, frankly. Just because then it's not too wildly contrasting, while still being kind of like enough of its own thing to be like obvious that they're chairs, you know what I mean? I don't know if that really makes sense, but I think you get it even if you don't, you know what I mean? I don't know why I say that. It's not like you people can respond to me, but it's just kind of a verbal mannerism that I have that I can't really shake, so... Oh well, I can even put one right there, actually. And as for the signposts... Oh, well, I guess I'm not going to be putting signs on the sides of these chairs because they're so close to each other. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just use these some other time then. Now, as for the bases of the table, are there stone walls in this version? It doesn't look like it. So, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with the railing connecting to the chairs. But honestly, it probably won't be that noticeable. And if it is, then, well, whatever. Because it's not like I can do much else in way of that. So it's alright. I think I'll probably need like 20 pressure plates. I don't think I'll need that many. Oh, well, it's going to connect to the wall too anyway, so whatever. It'll look fine. Again, there's enough of a color difference to where it's not really noticeable, so. So it's okay. Oh, I did it here too. And here. Great. I'm smart if you can't tell. Oh, well, I made way more pressure plates than I needed. But that's fine. Okay, so that's the second floor done. On to the third and final floor. Let me go get some more stairs so we can finish out the, well, the stairway up. And, yeah. I think the third floor I'm just gonna make... No! Oh, fuck you! Sorry if I just blew out your eardrums with that. Fuck, man. That's all of my shit. Where's the chest? Give me the chest. There it is. Okay. Ugh. God damn it. Well, hold tight, everybody. Son of a bitch snuck up on me from nowhere. You know what's crazy? That's like the first time in at least 10 years I have actually been like snuck up on by a creeper, because in this version they don't make like the hissing sounds like whenever they're walking around, and so that motherfucker like actually just scared the fuck out of me. Like that was not cool. The good news is that it doesn't look like it damaged the building all that much, so shouldn't be too hard to repair all this. That is super annoying, though. Because now I gotta put everything back in a chest, and I gotta sort it again. Okay, yeah, so the building's fine. Pathway isn't hard to fix, I just gotta do this, so. And actually, this was... I don't even know where he came from, man. I didn't even see him. Damn, dude. That was not cool. Alright, this was the wood chest, so anything that's wood I can toss in here really quick. God damn, though, that got me good. Like, that scared the fuck out of me. Holy shit. Again, I'm sorry, I think I peaked my microphone there. So sorry about that for any of you who had to just listen to that, but, oh, man, dude, that was fucked up. Is this the wood chest? Yeah, and then this was the dirt. I'll just put everything else in here. That'll be fine. So what was I even doing again? Where did the crafting table go? Did I bury it? I might have buried the crafting table. Hang on. Oh yeah, there it is. Come on, pop up. Okay, dude. Okay. Excuse me, I sneezed away from you so that it didn't, again, peak the mic. I'm not trying to blow out everyone's eardrums today, just some of yours. Ugh, man, that was... What? Okay. That was startling. I'm not gonna lie, that... My heart rate spiked, for sure. Like that was not cool. Not okay. Alright. Now, where were we? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, we were going to start on the 3rd floor, and I needed spruce for that, because I needed to make stairs. It's probably enough. Okay. Where did this boat come from? Alright, whatever. Yeah, but the building's fine, at least. It could have been worse. That could have, like, exploded in the middle of the building, and that would have been actually just the worst thing ever, but... Okie dokie. Well, minor heart attack out of the way. Let's get back to this. Okay. And then, actually, it's one higher because the next floor will be in line with this part of the roof. Okay. I just need to go get slabs to, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay. Well, I definitely need food, regardless of whatever I do next. So I'm gonna run up to my food storage and grab probably a bunch of the bread I just made a couple of hours ago when I was resource gathering. By the way, you know, I know it's kind of become like a little sort of pseudo intro thing for me, but when I say good morning, I do record these episodes very early in the morning. Typically I do it before work, because my shifts usually start at like 8, somewhere around there. So whenever I say good morning, it is the morning, and whenever I don't, it's not. So, you know, as I've spoken of in previous episodes, my sleep schedule is fucked, and it is still fucked, even with work. So, I typically get off work at around 5 p.m., right? And whenever that happens, I come home and I immediately go to sleep. And some of you have just recoiled from that statement, and I don't blame you, because I do too. But I go immediately to sleep, and then I wake up at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I just sort of do all the stuff I want to do before work. So, and I actually find that to be a better way of doing things personally. Now, it's a person-to-person thing. Don't let me tell you how to live your life. Again, I don't know anything. I'm just some dumb fucking 19-year-old on the internet with a salesman job making Minecraft videos, but I find that it is a better way to do things, just because part of the thing that makes it so unbearable being at work, I think, for a lot of people, is that there's a lot of stuff you'd much rather be doing. And I find that by doing the stuff you want to do before you go into work, you don't really have that kind of, ugh, I don't want to be here attitude at work. And so work is less of work and more of just, oh, I'm here to get paid, you know? And the other thing is, too, is it makes your off days nicer, I think. Because even though you don't have that mentality of like, ugh, I hate being here, I don't want to be here at work, you can still enjoy your off days because it's the day you don't have to work, and it gives you lots more time to do the stuff that you want to do. And personally, I just think it's a better way of doing things. But again, I don't know everything. Take my word with a grain of salt. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it. I enjoy the way that I exist. I think everyone should try and find a way to enjoy the way in which they exist. It isn't about finding the meaning of life or being so incredibly happy all the time that you never suffer again. Because there's always suffering. That's an undeniable fact of human existence, is that we will do and are suffering. But it's about finding the moments of clarity through the suffering, I think. And another thing is, too, is that you can't really appreciate the good times without a little bit of suffering. It's a yin and yang type thing, you know. You get it. You're smart people. And don't let anyone tell you you're not smart. Even if you are stupid, you're not stupid. Well, actually, let me rephrase that so it doesn't sound stupid. Even if you are stupid, it doesn't mean you aren't smart. It just means that you're not good at things people consider smart people to be good at. You know? Like, you could suck at math, English, science, all of the kind of core things that we deem smart people to be good at, but you know, you could be handy with a wrench or good at, you know, logical problems. I mean, look at me, right? I fucking flunked calculus, so you know, I'm not by any means a smart person, but I don't know, I consider myself to be at least a little emotionally intelligent. I say a little because I do laugh at shitty, like, 21st century humor compilations, so I can't be that smart, but, you know, good enough. So for this top floor, I am going to have no kind of atrium, because like I said, the top floor is just going to be storage, I think. So it's fine to just kind of have it be closed off. I don't even know if I'm going to give it windows, frankly. That might be an interesting look, to have a floor with no windows. But we'll see. I'll have to see. Let me grab a bunch more of these. And I'm also going to put away all the shit that blew... I think part of this is the shit that blew up earlier. I'm going to need more stone brick. So I'm probably going to have to go grab that. But that's fine. I'll just go gather, like, real quick I'll go grab, like, a whole stack of cobble and smelt that, and that should be more than enough. Because for the top floor, I'm planning on doing it with basalt, and I know I have enough cobble. Well, actually, I might not. Maybe I'll go grab a stack of each just to be safe. And then that'll be good. I know I try to cut mining segments out most of the time, but sometimes they're nice, especially if I'm rolling on a train of thought like I am right now. So, you ever wonder about stuff like that, like little nomenclatures that are weird, like train of thought? I've always thought that's kind of neat. Just a weird little thing. I don't know. Train of thought. Where do you think that started from, anyway? Because I'd imagine it was, like, obviously a train joke. Right? Like, because it's, you string train cars together. Yeah, like thoughts. Like, I get that. I just mean, like, I wonder... Because obviously that expression started after, like, the steam engine and trains were invented. Duh. But then again, did the word train exist before the invention of trains? These are the questions that keep me up at night, people. They're not. I'm kidding. But, that is a good question. Did the word train exist before trains did? Because train could have meant before... Because there were wagon trains. Wagon trains are a thing. And, like, cart trains have been a thing. Supply trains. And none of those necessarily are indicative of the actual use of rail trains. So I would assume that, like, the words were around or existed before the invention of trains. It's getting to be that point right now, isn't it, where I've been saying the word so much that it's starting to not sound like a word anymore. Train, 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 train. Yeah, fuck you. No, but really, I do wonder. Or could it be that trains were invented the way that they were, but then the word was retroactively applied to things like wagon trains, just for simplicity's sake? Because if that was the case, then... Well, if that was the case, then it brings into question, like, I know convoy has obviously been around forever and ever and ever, because that's just the act of kind of having a supply carrier being escorted by either other supply carriers or guards. So the word convoy has been around forever. So before the invention of the steam locomotive, would they have called those convoys if it was like the people in them? Or were they called trains, but then the word train took over once the steam locomotive was invented? Just food for thought, I guess. I'm sure any of you that are genuinely curious about that question have already Googled it and are laughing at me for being an idiot, but, you know, it's fine. It's all good, man. I do wish I had a quicker way down to the basalt area, because this jumping up the staircase every single time is actual torture. I think my spacebar is starting to give out even. Like, it's not good. But I need the quarries, so whatever. Okay. And actually, this building, because it's so small, like here, I think this is going to be the tallest building. So even though right now the general store is going to be tallest, next episode when we build that final building, and again, I still have no clue what I want to make it, but whenever we build that final building, it will probably be the tallest building in town. Or at least on par with the Teddy Roosevelt Inn. One of the two. I'm not really sure which I want to do yet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bam. 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 Alright. Let's get these smelted first, because they're the most important. I guess while that's doing its thing, I could go ahead and use these to kind of... Yeah, that was smart. I am going to need more basalt bricks. I might not even have enough now, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, I guess I could also... Well... I hate to waste nether coal to do this. Oh, wait, I have charcoal. Never mind. I almost just made a really stupid decision there. But we're going to go ahead and light up here. Just so no oogly booglies spawn. Is that what Stampy... Isn't that what Stampy used to call him? Being that I'm just a shameless ripoff of his channel, I know I should know this by now. But I could have sworn that Stampy used to call monsters oogly booglies or something like that. I think his was like googlies or something like that, but you get the idea. The joke I'm making here. The terrible bad joke that I'm making here. But... Okie dokie. I guess I'll get started on the floor too, just to speed things up a little. God damn it. I guess they tell you to watch your footing for a reason when you're working on construction, but... Oh, sorry if that was loud. I just kind of am moving around a bit because I get uncomfortable when I sit still for too long. I'm a very movement-centric person, so whenever I get to sitting in one position, I fidget a lot. It's kind of a thing about me, is I have a problem with fidgeting. Ain't nothing wrong with fidgeting. Everyone does, I think. It's just we all do it in different ways. Some people are good at controlling it, others not so much. I can control it if I need to, but I do fidget a lot. So, alright, well that's smelting. I can take these, turn those into bricks. Good, alright. I have made those all into bricks because I know I'm going to need more bricks for the next building as well, next episode, but that's fine. So now, just get back to building all this. Okay. I might need more planks for this. I know I have more brown planks, so it's not a problem if I do, but... Yeah, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need probably at least one more stack after this. But that's okay. Like I said, I got plenty of them, so it's not like I'm wanting for anything, you know? Oh wait, I didn't need to fill in. Ah, well, whatever. Oh yeah, I should have done this actually. So that way, yeah. So this'll be cool actually. So even if it is a little asymmetrical, that'll be fine. I'll work that out as kind of the finishing touches on this building, but right now, let's get back to building the 3rd floor, and we'll worry about that later. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need at least another stack, maybe 2. I'll go ahead and just grab them all. And that's a long way down, huh? You know, here's something to think about, since I think most of the people watching this video have played or do play Minecraft. Think about, like, the stuff you build in modern Minecraft. Think about what, like, little kid you would think of it. Because I know that if I showed my builds now to me when I was, like, 8, I would be, like, so impressed with myself. I'd be like, wow, I'm really good at, like, building. But I think that I get in my own head about my Minecraft builds a lot because I'll say like, oh, they're not that good. They're just kind of average. But then I think like, oh, well, but comparatively, like, you know, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, you know. So it's cool, it's chill. Okay, so that's the floor done. I'm gonna hop down here. Dude, oh fuck. I just realized earlier I said I was some from some shitty 19-year-old. I forgot, dude, I'm 20. Fuck. Do you ever do that where it's like your birthday happens but like you don't register it for at least a couple months? And my birthday was back in September. I should fucking like have it registered by now. God damn, dude, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. Oh well. It's wacky though, just to think about that, you know what I mean? I don't feel 20. Because, like, I remember when I was younger, I considered 20 to be, like, adult age. And now I'm 20, and I'm like, fuck, I don't feel like an adult. I don't know. Voice crack. See, I still voice crack. That's not something adults do. Actually, yes, it is. I don't know why I said that, but like... I don't know, man. I don't feel adulty yet. Do you ever start like feeling adulty, or is it just something you kind of have to accept doesn't happen? Like I don't know. I don't know these things. This is why I'm not a good adult, because I don't know. I don't know what the procedure is here. But I don't feel adulty. Not in the slightest. Why don't we do this instead so that I don't have to keep fucking falling and hurting myself? Okay. Well, that sucks. Oh well, at least I got full health, I guess. My stuff. Should really make some more armor at some point. Okay, let me grab all these out of the furnace real quick. That, bada boom, boom. Aw, dude, when I'm done with this episode, I got half of a a Pizza Hut pizza waiting for me in the fridge. I'm stoked. Cause I gotta eat before I go to work, otherwise I'll be a fucking cranky bitch all day. Not to patrons or my coworkers, but just internally I'll be hating every second of it, so. My mentality about work is try to put yourself in the best mood possible before you go to work. So that when you get to work, nothing can really ruin your day, you know? Because even if you have an unruly customer, someone who's shitty, or even if you get like a tiff with one of your coworkers, it won't bring your whole day down as a result. You'll just be like, oh, well, that kind of sucks, but whatever. At least that's kind of how I go about it. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and start doing this as well. This might be enough just on its own, but we'll see. In terms of like the basalt, that is. God, okay, I'm sorry to keep coming back to this. It's just so weird to me that I'm 20. Like, it's just so weird. Because it's like, again, when I was younger, like, I remember my brothers being in their 20s. Because I'm the youngest brother. And, I just remember thinking, like, man, you know, like, I don't know how to put it into words, but, like, I just thought, like, man, they're, like, old. Like, they're adults. And I remember feeling like such a little kid around them, when they were in their 20s, but now that I'm in my 20s, I realize, like, nah, man, I'm still, like, very much a kid in some regards. And I'm not trying to say I'm a man-child, you know, I don't collect Funko Pops or, you know, think that Discord moderation's a real job. I'm not a man-child. But, like, I don't know, I'm trying to say, I guess, that it's just, like, it feels different than how I expected it to. If that makes any sense at all. Probably not, but some of you might get me. So if the top doesn't have windows, I think that'll look okay. But I think that if I'm going to do that, I want to make this part here have like a sign. Because I want to have the general store be like owned and have like a sign like name apostrophe. Now I haven't decided on what that name would be yet, but some name apostrophe. It has to be short so that it can fit here. But you know. Just there we go. But I think that it will look okay without windows on this floor. Again, I just need to give it a sign. Because if this is a storage room, right, I don't want it to be like, you know, you don't want it to be visible to the outside that it's a storage room. Actually, you know what? Maybe we do have windows. It's just mainly, the thing about it is that I'm concerned because I'm running out of glass, if I'm honest with you. I mean, I only have 24, and I don't really feel like going and grabbing a bunch of sand right now, if I'm honest. But, you feel me? Like, I know I'm the YouTuber, I'm supposed to, like, make things, you know, entertaining and put my absolute effort into everything, or whatever the, like, cliche is nowadays, but, like, I don't know, man. I'm a person, too. I don't want to go gather a shitload of sand just to... Well, we'll see how far this glass gets us, and we'll go from there. How's that sound? Oh, I'm off there. Oops. I will say, despite what I was saying earlier about, you know, having a good mentality about your job, I am excited because tomorrow's my off day, so yippee. So that'll be nice. Being that I work sales in a warehouse, I must say that my feet and my legs are very sore, and I am looking forward to not having to be on them all day tomorrow. But, you know, it's just the way life is sometimes. Sometimes you gotta do things that you don't want to do in order to move up the food chain. I'm hoping eventually, you know, I get a promotion, maybe a nice cushy desk job instead of running around all day, stocking and cleaning refrigerators and selling refrigerators. I won't name the company that I work for because it's a home improvement warehouse, but I won't say which one, just to keep a little bit of anonymity about it. But it's one of the big retail ones is all you need to know. and I work there as a salesperson. I was super stoked during the interview too, because I think I brought this up, but they liked me so much because I was just interviewing for a general position, like a cashier or something like that, and they liked me so much they bumped me up in interview status, so I got a second interview and nailed it and got a sales position. So I only need 4 more glass though. So I guess that's not a big deal. I already have 2 on me, and I can just run down to the beach really quick and grab some. But it's fine. It's fine. So, I don't know. I like my job. I like what I do. I like my coworkers. And my last job that I had was in high school, which was fast food. So, frankly, it's a step up. I am not complaining in the slightest about it. Anyone who knows fast food knows that it is like the worst industry ever, if you could even call it that. It's just rude people and people who don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. Everyone around you is sassy, and not sassy in a fun way, sassy in a go fuck yourself way. So yeah. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was making glass. You know what? This isn't like worth divvying up that much. Put 4 in each furnace. Get it going a bit faster. Now, let me think about the logistics of the sign here. I want it to be a color. I want it to be another colored sign. I'm thinking this time we're going to do red, though, because the Teddy Roosevelt Inn already has green. So let's make this sign red. Okay. That's more than enough. And it's got to be short. I'm thinking maybe 5 letters maximum, and even that's pushing it. Well, let's think of some 3-letter names, because I want to have the apostrophe S. There's John without the H. There's J-O-N, John. There's Ian. There's, Lee. Let's go with Lee's. Lee's General Store. Yeah, that's a good... That's good. I like that. Let me just break my way out here. Now, see, I'm going to use the stone bricks to pop one out from the wall here. Eesh, that is not comfortable. In the slightest. Holy hell. Actually, I can get rid of this. So it's going to be a big sign, as you can probably already tell. Shit! Okay. But that's not, like, so big that it's unbelievable to have it up there. So it'll be fine. Okay. Excuse me. You know, I almost wonder with the glass panes if we could make like some sort of revolving door here. Not one that would actually work, obviously, but like one that looks like a revolving door that you can still walk through. That might be interesting. I might try that off camera, just because I don't want to waste your time. That's my main thing. I just don't want to be a YouTuber who wastes people's time. That's all. So L, pretty self-explanatory. E. I think 4 high would actually be better. L. Yeah, whatever. E. Oh, but then how am I gonna make the prongs on the E? well, here's how we'll do it. We'll make it actually 5 high, and we'll do this. L, E, and then 1 space, 3, 4. Oh man. Get rid of these. Break my way in here just so I have another way to access it. L, E, E. Whew, okay. That's a bit frosty. Like that. How does that look? Okay, careful. That's not bad. I just think I need to attach it over here a bit more, but right now I need to go like get some food so that I don't die. Piggy, come here. Don't run from me, you little bastard. Yeah, it's not bad. It might look better mounted on the roof, but frankly, I think a better idea would be to frame it. I do need to make that one lower though, so I'm just gonna pillar up because that's easiest. God damn it. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Now frame it with what? I'm not really... Oh, okay. Frame it with what? I'm not really sure. But framing it would definitely help the overall look of it. I think. Yeah. Definitely. I'm gonna go up and grab food because I'm dying. That was really dumb that I just jumped off the side of that cliff like that. So I'm on half of a heart, and it is not looking good. I hope that there's no skeletons in the trees up here, because that would be most unfortunate. I do like that sign, though. It looks good. And once the roof's on, I think it'll give it some character. Now, what do I want to frame it with? That's the real question. Some kind of stone, obviously. I just don't know what. And the backsplash, that's another question. I think maybe that would look better. Not too high, but we'll see. I could frame it with brick, actually, and that might be a nice accent to the red. Yeah, we'll try that. Let me try that. So I'm gonna have to build like a scaffolding here for sure. Now the question is, will it blend too much with the red? I don't think so. I hope not. But just in case it does, I'm going to go ahead and start brainstorming what else I could use. I could use polished stone, but that would kind of be a little too similar to the rest of the building, I think. I don't know. We'll see. How does that look? You know, that's actually not horrible. I could live with that, I think. Yeah, we'll do red and or not red. We'll do bricks because I got so damn many of the things and like I need to get rid of them somehow. I made too many, so it's on me. But like, you know, still gotta get rid of them because I'm not just gonna burn them because that's a waste of brick, especially in this game. But let's see here. What time are we at? Oh, we've been gone. Oh, hour and a half? Jesus. This might be the longest episode yet, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Like, holy hell. I didn't even realize we'd been going that long. It doesn't feel that long. This episode actually feels like it's been one of the shorter ones. Ah, well. Guess that happens. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I gotta build it on this side too. I gotta build a little corner framing, but I do like this. I think it looks good. I hate to extend it one more like that, but can't win them all, I guess. Besides, it's Minecraft. I think we can all have a little bit of suspension of the laws of architectural design. Yeah, I like that. I do need to probably, though, just for the sake of it looking good, need to get up here and do this so the top and bottom are symmetrical. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, that's fine. And frankly, if we just do that, that might help the overall appearance of it as well. Just so it'll look a bit more anchored in place, I guess. No. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's all a matter of seeing. It's just, we gotta see. Yeah, that looks a lot better, I think. So I'm gonna quickly run over. I can get up here, though, and do that. I think mainly the reason this episode's been so long is because, well, frankly, just because I've been up and down so much and I'm having to build more vertically than horizontally, where with the other episodes it's been kind of the antithesis of that. Parkour. Can I reach? Yes, I can. Good. Night, Irene. Alright. Now for the backsplash, I'm just gonna pillar up like this. Now, while I'm up here, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Get rid of you, and you, and you. That. How's that look? Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Oh, and also, go ahead and give it a lighter too. so. And get rid of you and you and you and do that and that. Alrighty. Oh, and over here. And then put one torch there. And that's actually probably good for the E. Okay. Sorry if I'm a little quiet right now. I'm just focusing on not falling to my death. So, you know, as it goes. But this is actually turning out pretty good. I'm liking the way this is taking shape here. Even if it is a little oversized, it isn't really that noticeable. And frankly, I think it still looks good anyway. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm chilling. Yeah, I like that. Again, even if it's a little big, that's okay. Not the end of the world. If people really hate it that much, I can always shift it a little to the left. Let's get up here again. Bam. 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 Alright. That. There. Yeah, alright. Now I just gotta get rid of the scaffolding. And go up and put the roof on. And then I think we're done. The storage area, the storage floor, I will put a bunch of chests up there. I'm going to put like a shitload of chests up there. But I'm going to do that off camera just because we are running so high on time. And as I've said before, I don't like wasting you people's time. The same way I don't expect you to waste mine. So, with that being said, let me get the stuff to put the roof on. And also let me take one last kind of good look at the sign before I finalize it. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks good. The S might be a little wonky, but I'll work on that. You guys don't need to worry about it. Actually, you know what? We can probably just make it look better if we put a little support under it. Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. Because now it's symmetrical too, or at least symmetrical enough. So yeah, that's perfectly fine. And frankly, if I build another building over here, I can just have it kind of sitting on the rooftop, so that's fine. That's perfectly okay. Alrighty. Let me hop into bed. Then we will go upstairs, put the roof on the roof bit. And I think that's going to do it for this episode whenever we put the roof on. So yeah. Sorry, I bumped the microphone. I'm going to need a lot of slabs. Go figure. Just like last time. Even then I might run out of them, but we'll see. Okie dokie. I might honestly even need more than last time, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not really sure if this roof is going to be entirely finished but with these slabs, because I am already running low and we're down to about a stack and a quarter, so we'll see, I guess. We will see. I know I have some over in the chest still left over from last time, so maybe that'll be enough to where I don't have to tap into any more stone reserves that I have. Because for the next episode, because the next thing is going to be so tall, I'm probably going to need to go get a bunch more stone anyway. But just to be certain, god damn it, I gotta stop doing that. Yep, I don't think we're gonna have enough slabs. Great. Again, I have reserves in the chest over there I can go tap into, but I hate to do that, because I am gonna have to go gather more stone for the next building tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but whenever the next episode comes out. I'm not going to a daily upload schedule yet, god damn it. I would frankly hate doing that. And I need food. Not again, you little fucking bastard. This motherfucker rounds the corner at me. Okay, I see how it is, Buster. Fuck you. That was almost twice in one episode. I cannot fucking believe that. I need food. Maybe I should just bring my food chest down here, honestly, because I'm making so many trips up there to go get some all the time. It's like, seems like it might just be more practical to just move it down here, but we'll see. We will see. Sorry if the music's a little spooky this episode. For some reason, I put on the Minecraft soundtrack, and I think we've gotten it in the Nether tracks. That is if you can even hear the fucking music. I'm still trying to mix it properly, and I don't know if I'm doing it well enough yet, but I really have no more stone, like, slabs anywhere. Surely I do. Really? Nowhere? Damn. Alright, well. I suppose I'm gonna have to... Suppose I'm gonna have to go get more stone. Oh, there goes like half of the food I just ate. You know what? Considering I still don't know what I'm going to build up here, and this pedestal is looking less and less likely like I'm going to use it, I think right now I'm going to take the stone I need off of it, and then after this episode, off the air, I'll strip the rest of it down for just stone and whatnot. I know I'm kind of being lazy, and it's like taking parts from a Lego set to finish another, because you like don't... Or it's like taking parts off of a Lego set to kind of build what you want. I get that it's like something... Oh my god! Jesus Christ, Nether track. You have to peak so, like, loud. Jesus. Alright. But I know it's like that kind of thing, but frankly, I was probably going to tear this thing down anyway, so... And hey, look at that. We definitely have enough slabs to finish it now, so... So it works out. Even this might not be enough, actually. Holy shit. If it's not, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, it's totally not. Oh, it's totally not. Oh my god, you're kidding. Okay, 1 second. Let me go ahead and light this room up, though, just so nothing spawns up here in the meanwhile. Don't worry, the torches aren't going to be like this whenever I finish it. Just to light it up for now. Because, again, I'm going to put all the chests up here tomorrow. Tomorrow for me, not tomorrow, again, as in next episode. I'm just going to do it off camera is what I'm trying to say. But, you know. Okay. If this isn't enough slabs, I'm going to cry on camera, so... Okay, thankfully it looks like it's enough. Just seal it up behind us. God damn it. Dude, okay, can you please just... I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna yell really loud, it's gonna peak the microphone, you're all gonna hate me for it. Now begs the question of how the hell do I get down? I guess that works. I'll fill in the glass as well, off camera. I know that I just smelted it, but I don't really feel like walking up there again if I'm honest. Okay. Back up here, get a thumbnail. Well, actually, maybe a close-up thumbnail wouldn't be so bad. There we go. Alright, and with that, ladies and gents, thank you for watching another episode. The longest episode thus far, coming in at just under 2 hours. If you guys have any suggestions, comments, let me know, leave them down below as a, typical YouTuber thing, blah, blah, blah. Like and subscribe, please. I am asking nicely. We just hit 200 subs, which, again, I know on modern YouTube isn't a lot, but it does mean a lot to me that you people are willing to sit here and put up with my horse shit for hours of your life. So, thank you. Sincerely, thank you. And, yeah. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next episode. Bye-bye.